In 1986, workers in Romania punched a hole into something that had been sealed off from the rest of the world for 5.5 million years. They expected dirt. They found an alien planet right here on Earth. This is the story of Mobile Cave, the discovery. The workers weren't explorers. They were doing boring geological surveys near the Black Sea coast in Romania. Just punching holes, taking samples, checking the ground stability for a nuclear power plant. When the drill broke through into that void 60 feet underground, they probably thought it was just another empty pocket in the limestone. They were wrong. Cristian Lascu, a Romanian speleologist, volunteered to be the first human to go down. He dropped into a narrow vertical shaft, barely wide enough for a man's shoulders. Absolute darkness, no safety lines, no backup. Lascu descended anyway. The moment he reached the bottom, he knew something was wrong. The air was thick, oppressive, and it stank like rotten eggs. His instruments confirmed what his body was already telling him. The atmosphere down here could kill him. The oxygen level was half what it should be. The carbon dioxide was 100 times higher than the surface, and there was hydrogen sulfide in the air, the same toxic gas that kills miners and sewer workers. But that wasn't the strangest part. The temperature was locked at 77 degrees Fahrenheit, and the humidity was at 100%. This wasn't just a cave. This was a sealed biosphere that had been running on its own for longer than humans had existed, and it was full of life. The alien ecosystem. Every complex ecosystem on Earth runs on sunlight. Grass eats sun, antelope eats grass, lion eats antelope. But down here, life found another way. The base of the food chain isn't plants, it's bacteria, but not normal bacteria. These microorganisms practice chemosynthesis, eating hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide, seeping up from deep in the Earth's crust and converting it into organic matter through pure chemical reactions. They form thick floating mats on the surface of the cave's sulfuric water, mats that look like moldy yogurt and smell like death. This is the same process that powers ecosystems at deep-sea hydrothermal vents, thousands of feet below the ocean where sunlight never reaches. It's the kind of chemistry that NASA studies when they talk about life on Europa or Enceladus, alien moons with subsurface oceans. The only difference is Mobile Cave is right here, right under our feet. And those bacterial mats, they're feeding an entire ecosystem of creatures that evolution shaped in complete isolation from the rest of the planet. 48 species have been discovered so far. 33 of them exist nowhere else on Earth. Not in other caves, not in other countries, only here, and they all look like they crawled out of a nightmare. The creatures. When you've been sealed in absolute darkness for 5.5 million years, evolution makes adjustments, brutal adjustments. Most of the creatures in Mobile Cave are completely blind, not just poor vision, actual blindness. Some species have lost their eyes entirely, the sockets sealed over with skin, or just absent from their anatomy. Why waste biological resources maintaining eyes when there's nothing to see? The genes that code for vision stopped being selected for millions of years ago. Instead, those resources got redirected into other senses: touch, smell, vibration detection, chemical sensing. They're also colorless, pale white, translucent, yellowish. You can see their internal organs through their skin like looking through frosted glass. Pigmentation requires melanin production, and melanin exists to protect against UV radiation from the sun. No sun, no need for protection, no evolutionary pressure to maintain it. The result is creatures that look like they're made of wax, like biological ghosts haunting a toxic underworld. Meet the king of this hell, the water scorpion, Nepa anophthalma. It's an ambush predator that hunts in the sulfuric water, completely eyeless, with an elongated breathing tube sticking up from its back like a snorkel. It detects prey by sensing vibrations in the water. One wrong move from a smaller creature and it strikes. No hesitation, no warning. Just pure predatory instinct refined over millions of years in total isolation. Then there are the spiders, multiple species, all blind, all colorless. And here's the thing that gets me. They still spin webs. Vision is usually required to build a trap. You need to see the anchor points. But down here, these spiders build perfect geometric webs in pitch darkness with nothing but air currents, terrain mapping through touch, and millions of years of evolutionary programming. They place their webs where they know prey will move, based on vibration patterns and chemical gradients they can sense, but we can't. The cave also has leeches, transparent leeches swimming through toxic water, pseudo-scorpions with overdeveloped pincers hunting through bacterial mats, springtails that jump using spring-loaded tails, centipedes pale as bone with elongated sensory organs. Every single one of them adapted to hunt, feed, and survive in an environment that would kill a human in minutes. The food chain works like this: chemosynthetic bacteria at the bottom, small invertebrates grazing on those bacterial mats, mid-sized predators hunting the grazers, and apex predators like the water scorpions hunting everything below them. It's an elegant, complete ecosystem, and it's been running without any input from the surface world since before our ancestors learned to walk upright. The timeline: 5.5 million years. When Mobile Cave sealed itself off from the surface, our early ancestors were just beginning to figure out bipedal movement in Africa. Saber-toothed cats roamed the continents. The Mediterranean Sea dried up completely and then refilled in what geologists call the Mycenaean salinity crisis. Entire ice ages came and went. Species rose and fell. Continents shifted. And through all of that, through every extinction event, every climate shift, every change that touched the surface world, Mobile Cave just kept going, sealed, isolated, following its own evolutionary path with its own rules. No sunlight, no seasons, no day and night cycles, just constant darkness, constant heat, constant humidity, and constant chemistry. The creatures inside didn't experience any of the selective pressures that shaped surface life. They never had to adapt to ice ages or warming periods. They never competed with new species migrating into their territory. They just had to survive in their toxic, dark, unchanging world, and they did. Why it matters. NASA is obsessed with Mobile Cave, and here's why. If life can evolve and thrive in this environment, it changes everything we know about where life can exist. Europa, Jupiter's moon, has a subsurface ocean under miles of ice. Enceladus, Saturn's moon, has hydrothermal vents. Mars might have underground water systems. All of these environments are toxic, dark, and cut off from sunlight, just like Mobile Cave. For decades, scientists assumed complex life required photosynthesis, required the sun. Mobile Cave proves that assumption wrong. Chemosynthesis works. Entire ecosystems can run on chemical energy alone, which means when we're looking for alien life, we need to stop asking, is there sunlight, and start asking, is there chemistry? The bacteria in Mobile Cave are being studied for medical applications. They produce unique chemical defenses to survive in that toxic environment, defenses that might lead to new antibiotics. They process pollution-like compounds, which could help us develop better bioremediation technology. They're evolutionary solutions to problems we're still trying to solve. Mobile Cave was discovered completely by accident. Workers with a drill punching holes for a construction project just happened to break through at the right spot. How many other sealed caves are out there right now? How many other isolated ecosystems are evolving in darkness beneath our feet, following paths we can't even imagine? Mobile Cave is sealed for 5.5 million years. We opened it. And now we know Earth doesn't need other planets to create alien life. It can do it right here, in the dark, in the deep, in places we'll never find until we accidentally drill into them. We opened this one by accident, so the real question is, what else is waiting down there, right beneath our feet, just waiting for the next drill to break the seal?